Many Americans believe that dog parks provide benefits to their communities. Many people simply accept the assumption that dog parks are a good place for dogs. But that is not necessarily the case. This video will dispel some of the myths that surround dog parks and shine a light on some of their risks. References for the information provided in this video are included in the description below. The top 2 reasons people give for supporting dog parks are that they allow dogs to socialize and that they give dogs an opportunity to exercise and roam freely. But there is nothing natural about dogs who aren't all that familiar with one another being put in large groups and expected to play together. For puppies, socialization is critical for their healthy development, but experts agree that a dog park is not where you want to bring your puppy to learn about appropriate interactions with other dogs. The goal for socializing young puppies is to ensure that they have only positive interactions and to avoid any overwhelming or frightening interactions. Instead of taking puppies to a dog park for socialization, dog guardians should attend puppy classes with their dog to meet age-appropriate playmates. Dog guardians generally mean well when they bring their dogs to the dog park with the intention of giving the dogs positive interactions with other dogs. Unfortunately, this can backfire. Many people bring their dogs to the park to burn off excess energy, but these dogs often display over-aroused and rude behavior, which has a variety of consequences for other dogs. For example, a shy or nervous dog is more likely to be overwhelmed in a park setting, which can lead to a long-term fear of encountering other dogs. Dogs that are overwhelmed by the boisterousness of others may become withdrawn, skittish, and nervous when meeting other dogs in and out of the dog park. The over-aroused and rude behavior of some dogs can trigger other issues between dogs, such as fights that result in dogs learning inappropriate behaviors from other dogs. Bad experiences can ripple outward and cause dogs to have issues or concerns outside of the park as well. From minor scuffles to serious incidents, injuries are common at dog parks. Even without meaning to, a large dog can easily cause serious injury or even kill a smaller dog. And it is not just dogs who are at risk of injury. People may also be harmed. Anyone living near the dog park or on the route to it is also at increased risk of injury because of the greater number of dogs transiting and congregating in these areas. Children are particularly susceptible to dog bites, being 3 to 5 times more likely to be bitten than adults. Experts advise that in order to reduce safety concerns, particularly for vulnerable individuals such as children, off-leash dog parks should not be located directly adjacent to playgrounds, nor interfere with established park uses. Yet a dog park located inside the park at St. Andrew's Lane would be contrary to exactly this advice. Even clean and well-maintained dog parks can pose health risks, in particular the spread of easily communicable diseases. One challenge of dog parks is that while most post signs saying dogs should be vaccinated, no proof of vaccination is actually required. Dogs can also transmit diseases to humans. The organisms that cause these diseases are common in dog urine and feces and are found in the soil around dog parks. Here are two pictures to help underscore the seriousness of these diseases. First is a picture of a child whose foot is infected with hookworm picked up from the soil. Left untreated, the hookworm will migrate to the child's lungs. The child will then cough up and swallow the parasite, which will then infect the child's intestines. The next picture is of a man infected with leptospirosis. Like hookworm, leptospira enters through the skin. It is then transmitted by the blood throughout the body, causing damage to the liver, lungs, kidneys, and other organs. In terms of our community's responsibilities to its most vulnerable members, people who are immunocompromised are at significantly greater risk from these diseases. Because many of the organisms that cause these diseases are waterborne, experts recommend that off-leash dog parks should be located away from sources of standing water and runoff. Since the park at St. Andrews Lane receives significant runoff from the parking lots and houses nearby, locating a dog park there would be contrary to exactly this advice. Although the idea of dog parks has become popular, the benefits that people imagine dog parks will bring are largely illusory. At the same time, dog parks bring real risks to the health of both dogs and humans, especially if the dog park is shoehorned into a small space already in use by families and children. Building a dog park in the park at St. Andrews Lane is just a bad idea.